Hello there. Obi Wan. Galactic Edition comic. What are we at? Star Wars 52, Obi Wan Kenobi. 2019, we are going to plug some holes this year. Starting with that hole. Boom. Just straight in. How's that? It's a boy up on the wall. Yeah, so that, and got my first order shirt on today. It's a Star Wars day. That is the Galactic Icon variant of the comics, and on that it's just got characters from the show. So there's all sorts of characters and they do heaps of them. They're really cool. I want to start collecting those. But today, oh yeah, 2 videos in 2 days. How about that? 2019, new year. I want to talk about goals today. Goals for the channel, goals for myself. Basically, it comes down to 3 numbers. 50, 100, 200. Easy? What are we talking? I want to do, this year, 2019, read 50 books, make 100 videos, do 200 exercises, like run, gym, bike weights, whatevs. 3 numbers, easy. I think actually back there on the wall, maybe in this area. Maybe in this area. I'm going to come up with a cool little tally system, show the books that I've been reading, maybe come up with little icons for the exercise sessions just to track it. You'll be able to watch it also in the video description. I'm going to be just posting at the bottom how many of each I've done, just so you can follow along. It's not really for you, more for me. I just want to make sure that I publicly declare that I'll do a minimum of those for you guys. Keep it up, a video every day though, be there by March. In terms of books, over the holidays, I've really organised this video today. Over the holidays, read 2 good books. The first one, so we're already up to 2 out of 50. First one, can you see that? Blitzed. It's about basically the untold story of the Third Reich's relationship with drugs, including cocaine, heroin, morphine, and above all, methamphetamines. So, really interesting book. I encourage you to check that out. And also, on a bit of a World War II theme at the moment, can we see that as well? This is Darkest Hour by Anthony Mccarten. He's a Kiwi, and this is a great movie, by the way. Check it out if you're into World War II. This is about when Winston becomes Prime Minister, and it's in the dark days. It sort of overlaps with that Dunkirk period. If you've seen that movie, which is great, check it out, you might like it. And currently reading this guy, World War II again, Beevor, Anthony Beevor. He is great. He's got lots. Once I finish D-Day, so that's what I'm reading now. I've got this one lined up, ready to go, Ardennes. And I'm listening to the Audible of Berlin, so we're up buzzing. Off to a flyer, already up to 6 exercise sessions. And speaking of exercise, got an epic Christmas present, the Fitbit, and I'll just show you. Can you see? Oh, sorry, it's hard to tell. I've done my 10,000 steps today. I don't even know if that's gonna focus. Anyway, I've done 10,000 steps, so that's fun. I'm just one of those guys, everyone hears about the steps, but you know, all my friends used to have a Fitbit, never cared. As soon as I got a Fitbit, bam, suddenly for some reason I have to do 10,000 steps. And it's got so many stats, it's got an app, see how much you sleep, just check all the things out about yourself, which is awesome. Star Wars Lego? Star Wars Lego. What have we got? Oh yeah! Finished. Yeah, that's the character. Finished the Kessel Run Millennium Falcon, and look how mean that looks. I'm trying to figure out where to display it in the office. Ideally from the roof, I think. But this is just a Lego stream now. It can open. We got Lando, we got Han. Han's actually in here. And I can do a full thing and show you, but it's got like little corridors. We got a little gunner thing in here that opens up, and then the gunner comes out, which is epic. And this part disconnects. I'm probably going to drop it if I try to open it. But also, this, boom, lasers. First Lego done. How epic is that? Got the gun underneath, and there's a little thing that drops down. One of these ones, I really don't want to drop it. I'll show you properly. I'll do a proper one. Are you into Lego? I'm into Lego. First one in the books. Gonna start with Saturn V next. And just before we go, I just popped up my computer. I'm just reading the comments of the last video posted last night, the Astro one. John TL, you Boise, I'm gonna put your comment up on the screen. I'm gonna read this. This is the most informative comment we've had. Oh, put the books, get some room. Okay, let me read. This is the most informative comment we've had on the Boysies, so I just gotta give them props here. So we talked about Astro last night, and John just came through and gave 5 tips. So he said, tip 1, divide 500 by your focal length, 24mm, and then set your exposure for that amount shown. So it'd be 20 seconds. Great tip. Maths, eh? So much maths in photography. Tip 2, use between 80 to 1200 ISO, depending on the camera you have. I did mine at 16,000, creating those fake stars, so clearly that's not allowed according to John. John's been with the Boysies for ages commenting, so he's the man. Tip 3, put your camera in manual focus first and start at your closest focus and take a picture. Keep doing this, moving your focus a little further out every picture until you get a good focus picture. Then go a little further with the focus on the next picture to make sure you can't have any more in focus. Then go back to the best focus position and put a small piece of tape on your focus ring if it doesn't change. That's pretty awesome. I think I kind of get where you're going with that. It's sort of just fiddling around. I'm going to be honest, manual focus is not something that I've really touched, but I'm going to give that a go. Tip 4, if all your focusing attempts fail, put your camera on infinite focus. Now everyone, am I a noob, but what is infinite focus? I see it on the Boise lens over here. I see if I ramp, can you see that on the screen? If I ramp my focus ring there, I can actually, oh, you probably can't see. Anyway, if I ramp it there, it actually has an infinity sign. But if I'm looking on this little 10 to 18mm lens, it doesn't say anything. So maybe I just have to ramp that up to the end. It's kind of hard to do in the dark when you have no concept of where infinity is. Last tip, put your white balance on incandescent or somewhere around 33K. What's white balance? This is a serious question. What's white balance? And do I need that if I shoot RAW, John? And then lastly, hope you're able to capture some awesome pictures. Thanks, John. You are the man. Who needs tutorials when you've got such great commenters? And then, just hot off the press, this just cracked me up, because this just came in 17 minutes ago as I'm filming this. This is Just Go Brandon. He said in the last video, I live in a city, and last summer, we don't know what city, Brandon, you should write this in the comments. And last summer I tried to do some astrophotography. I drove 30 minutes away, and when I took the photos, it looked like a nuclear bomb went off. It was actually my city in the distance, pouring light pollution into the sky. I guess the closest area from me is a few hours away in the middle of nowhere. I'll try it again this year. Where do you live, Brandon, that you can't drive half an hour and it still looks like a nuclear bomb? If you lived in New Zealand, you drive half an hour and it's a nuclear bomb in the sky of stars. If you had to drive for hours in my country, you'd be in the absolute middle of nowhere. That's where those guys I was showing you yesterday the peaks and the most epic stuff is. So where are you, Ian? I could investigate, but you just tell me where you are. Anyway, this video is just a little catch up, more just to let you know where we're going with the year. I personally am enjoying just making quicker and faster videos because I just want to get a bit more banter going. So I could be, these ones that, you know, look cool, like you try your vlog, it takes forever, you get 15 views, cool, but with my work and everything, that's a lot harder compared to this banter, getting to know the community, having my fans post good tips. I'm leaning a little bit towards this, at least for the next period. Hopefully you guys are on board with that. What it does mean is that if you are, I'll be able to post a lot more videos, just having a chat. And then we can maybe just try to do a bit more infrequent ones that look cool. But let's be honest, I'm not as good of a vlogger as these other guys. I try, but they're pros, and this takes a long time. The main thing is, I just want to keep getting stuff out to you. So, commenters and Carriel, always there in the comments. Who else is on that last one? Kenny75. We only had 15 views and we got like 5 comments. Keep that up. All you guys, thanks for commenting. Everyone out there, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. I've got a few more things to discuss. I think the next one you're gonna like because it's something that is quite topical amongst my friends, but that will be hopefully actually later this week. We're just gonna keep the video production up. Thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you like the plug being filled, hole being filled. I'm the Boysies, and I'll see you in the next video.